Hey YouTube, All Things Sharp here. Got a knife review for you, and it's one which I'm kind of a bit torn with actually. It's a knife that I wanted to love so much, and after receiving it, I just want to get rid of it, you know. It really hasn't lived up to expectations. And that's the Lionsteel Daghetta. It's, I think, a great looking knife, you know. On paper it's great, you know. It's got a D2 steel spear point blade at 80 millimeters long, 3.1 mil thick. Close length it's 108 mil, and open 190. The scales on both sides are aluminium. We've got a dual ambidextrous thumb stud for opening, and the locking mechanism is Lionsteel's TOL system, T-O-L system. And the price it comes in at is £55 roughly, 55, 60 euros I guess. Let me just, the first problem I had with it is just the difficulty in opening this knife. The thumb studs are painfully sharp on the top there. They need rounding off. It's very stiff. I mean, when it's open, I love it. I love the blade shape. You see the Lionsteel, made in Italy, D2 steel. Max design. It's here we have it's basically Lionsteel's version of the Axis lock, which is nowhere near as good as Benchmade. Some aesthetic jimping here, which is only on the scales, not on the blade tang, so it's pretty much useless. I'm going to add my own there if I decide to keep it. When it's open, it locks up securely. It feels nice in hand. I get a full 4-finger grip. It's relatively comfortable. The scales are quite grippy. You see, let me try and focus. So the scales these are aluminium scales, contoured on both sides. The pocket clip I don't particularly like. It rides quite high, but I'm a big all or nothing deep clip fan, so unless it's a deep carry I don't usually like any of them. It has got a lanyard hole at the back there, for those of you who like to clip on lanyards. So yeah, the TOL system is basically a Axis lock. We pull, it's on both sides, we pull it back and then the blade can close. But it's nowhere near as smooth as a Benchmade. For example, the Mini Onslaught, which I've done a review about. Check that out. It's this one is fit and finish is it's fine. It's just too difficult to open. Painful on the thumb there with these thumb studs, and you know it takes your thumb and forefinger to close that. You can hear the click there, and then you have to use your other hand to then close the blade. It's not a one-handed operation by any means. You can change the clip around, but it's always tip up carry. There's a lot to like, a lot to dislike. It's I guess that's why I still have it. I haven't decided whether to keep it or not. But I think Lionsteel dropped the ball on that one a bit. It could have been a really great knife, and to me it's not one that I carry often at all. So there you have it. It's the Lionsteel Daghetta. If you've got any comments, questions, maybe you've got your own and you experience a very different situation than mine, I'd love to hear it, to see whether they're all like this or whether I've just got one of the bad ones. But anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.